Hello everybody. So I am back to do another mani, but I wanted to start off with the camera facing me because I wanted to tell you a couple things. So I finally got some decent internet, so I should be able to upload videos for y'all quicker now. I have one that I just finished uploading and one that's currently uploading right now. So you'll be able to watch those later today. It's the 14th of October. So those shall be up this afternoon. So I decided every YouTube channel has, every YouTuber, whatever you want to call it, that does videos like this one's where they're actually like talking to people and all that. They have a little nickname for their subscribers, right? So I decided, since my channel name, and I'm putting my bonder on while I'm talking to you guys in case, that's why I'm looking down and not looking at the screen. So anyways, I was thinking, because my channel name and my VIP page name is Mad Over Manicures with Heather, that I'm going to call you guys my little maniacs. And my channel and the VIP pages are Asylum. So welcome to the Asylum, my little maniacs. I'm glad that you came back. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hopefully I haven't scared you off now with that. If it is your first time, please like, subscribe, all that. Share the video, helps to grow the channel. So I'm Heather. I am an independent ColorStreet stylist and a nail addict. I love my ColorStreet strips, as well as in Cocoa, Sally Henson. I've used some other off brands, but I don't very often, just because I found they don't work as well as the ColorStreet ones. The in Cocoa and Sally Henson are made by the same person. If you didn't know that, they're made by the same person that created ColorStreet. So their strips work pretty much like ColorStreet works. So I use those a lot. And I do have a couple of off brands that I like, but I don't use them very often. So right now it's spooky season, Halloween time. It's mid-October, so I am doing my nails a lot more often because I have a whole bunch of Halloween manis that I want to do. So I'm doing my nails a bit more often than normal, so about twice a week. Normally I do my nails once a week. So after Halloween is over, there'll be a brief time where I go back to just once a week, and then I will probably upload twice a week again during Thanksgiving, and then definitely the whole month of December. For Christmas, I'll upload twice a week, and then I'll probably go back to doing my nails once a week again. All right, so I'm gonna turn my camera down now so you can stop looking at me and start looking at what I'm doing. That's more fun anyways. So I'm gonna turn the camera down here. I'm gonna try this angle. We'll see if this is better than the one that I've been using. If not, then we'll go back to the other way. You guys are gonna have to tell me in the comments whether or not this angle is better than how I was doing it. The other way was a very close up. I don't know if it was too much, if it was too close up at that angle. So all right, so today I'm gonna do a manicure with I wanted to use up one of the sets that I've already opened. So this one is Hex Girlfriend. This is a retired set. It's super cute. I used it before for a full moon mani. So this one you cannot still get on the site. It's not available anymore, but it's a super cute one. I've been waiting to do for Halloween, to use all of the different designs that are on it. When I did the full moon one, I just used the strips that had moons on them. So for this manicure, I'm going to use all of the different designs that are in there. Hopefully. This is resealed. So ColorStreet, they don't guarantee that if you reseal your strips, you're going to be able to use them again. I reseal my strips all the time and use them again. Sometimes use them, reseal them, and then open them, use them, and reseal them again. So I've used them sometimes 2 or 3 times after resealing. And I've also had some that I sealed once, opened them, and they were no good. So, you know, it's kind of about how you seal it. These ones I'm a little nervous about because I have a bit more air in here than I normally do when I reseal my strips. So I'm nervous they might not be good, but I use an impulse sealer and it kind of gives it this nice factory seal when I reseal my strips. So hopefully, fingers crossed, these ones are good. And then, provided those actually work, I'm going to use this one. It's called It Takes Tuscan. You've probably seen it. This was, I believe, a set from the summer last year, maybe, or fall. I can't remember. Yeah, it was a 2021 set. So this one is also not available on the site anymore either, but it's a more recent set than the Hex Girlfriend is. So I'm not going to open this one yet because I want to see whether or not this one is any good before I go ahead and open this. Because if I open this and then this isn't any good, I've wasted opening a new set of strips. So, because I'm going to do something entirely different if these aren't any good. So let's see where we're at. All right, so I'm going to open these babies up here. And we'll decide which ones are going on which nails too, because they're all piled up. I don't remember exactly what the designs were. I just know it's an art set. I don't remember exactly what all the different strips have on it. So I haven't decided yet which, you know, which one's going where. So let's get those out. All right. So, well, they're still sticking to each other, so maybe they're still good. So we've got the little tiny pinkies that have the, they've got moons and stars, clouds. They're kind of cute. I don't really use the tiny pinkies very often, so I'm going to set those aside for now. Okay, and then we have the second pinky. That one has bats, so that might work. I might do that. That could be cute. So we could do that. And then what I would do is, oh, this one's a little damaged. I don't know if you can see that. Sometimes that happens with the older sets, depending on how you stored them, that the end gets a little melted. But I can use this second pinky to do the pinky with one side and then my pointer finger with the other side. So I might do that. Or I do also have one that, oh no, I like this because this has more bats on it. So you see this one is bats too, but it's got bats over the whole strip versus this pinky one has bats just at the top and bottom. So I think I might put that as my pointer finger. We'll see. All right. And then we have these kind of dream catcher looking ones. I love it. It's so super cute. So it's got like this moon at the top. So it's kind of a full moon. And then it's hard to see it, but this is actually the moon phases around that half circle there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, if it's coming in. But that's actually the moon phases. And then you have these like dangly star bits. So I think it kind of looks like a dream catcher. All right. And then we have, this one is just the moon and stars again. So I may have to make a choice. Let's see. Do we want... All right, I think what we're going to do, because I want to have each of the different art bits in the manicure, and I'm going to use an accent nail from the other pack. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to put, there are some pointer finger ones that have the kind of dream catcher thing going on. And then I'm going to use this one on my middle finger that has those, the clouds and the moons and stuff on them. And then the thumbs are going to be this really cool, it's all spider webs on the thumbs. So the thumbs are complete, the whole thing is a spider web. So I'm going to use that on my thumbs. And it feels like they're still good as far as I can tell. So we'll see here in a second when I start putting them on. All right, but let's get the rest of them piled up so that I can put them back in some packaging. And we will only need one of those second pinkies since I'm going to use something different for the pointer. And I don't need the baby pinkies for this. So I'm going to pile those back up and get them back in the package here. Trying to remember to use my tweezers and not my fingers because I have that Orally Bonder coat on there. It's sticky. So it will make a, it can make a mess of the sticky coat if I use my fingers too much, but we'll see. I think we're doing okay. All right, so I'm going to seal this back up here. So this is how I usually like to seal it. You can see I've got as little air as possible around them, and then I just have my new seal there. Hopefully that keeps them fresh and I can use them for another manicure, maybe another full moon mani at some point down the road. All right, so let's get these going here because we're already at 11 minutes and Heather hasn't even started putting anything on her nails yet. So this one is going to be most likely just a single layer. I've been doing all double layer just because I wanted the extra. Oh my gosh, they're still like new. Look at these. Nice and soft and pliable and sticky. Like they were just made in the factory yesterday. Awesome. All right, so we're going to be able to stick with my plan of what I was going to do. Get this extra bit off. Sometimes these strips that are older actually are more sticky and gooey than the new sets. So I think that did us some favors that this is a pretty old set when I resealed it, that it's still good. So, all right. I like to just put my fingers up on something. It makes it a little bit easier to see what I'm doing and also stabilize my hand. I tend to have shaky hands. So I like to use my little block. I don't actually use it to buff. I just use it to put my fingers on while I'm doing my nails. So let's get this little guy down here. These bats on this strip are so cute. So if you have ever seen this set in person, you know it is friggin' awesome. If you haven't, go find a D-stash site and get a set if you can. Because it is such a beautiful set. It has this iridescent purple color that, like, depending on the angle you're looking at it, it's kind of changes color. It kind of has like a bluish hue to it in some lights and then purple in others. So it is just such a gorgeous set. I don't know if it really comes across on camera how much that color like changes around and stuff when you move it, but it's a really gorgeous color. And look at those baddies. I love the bats. They're cute. All right. So let's get the other pinky done here. So if I can stop yapping away, this one should be actually a pretty quick one because it's only going to be a single layer. It's not going to be a whole lot of fuss here. Except me fussing over this. I love this set. Love it. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's so pretty. So friggin' pretty. Love this color. I can't get over it. I'm a purple girl though. I love my purples and blues, teals. And this kind of has all of that in it because it's purple, and then it kind of changes a little to blue. It has some teal in it too. So it's just right up my alley. But if you're not a purple girl, you're not going to like it because it's very purple. All right, so now we're going to skip the ring finger because the ring finger is going to be my accent. And I'm going to go to the middle finger with this Moon and Clouds one here. I do love this about the art sets sometimes. Not all of them have this much, but this one has, so I've got 4 different designs going on here with one set. So this one had 4, actually, no, it had 5 because the other bat one actually had bats all the way up, not just at the bottom. So there are 5 different designs in this set. So some of the art sets like that, it's pretty cool. You can do a manicure with one set, but it really looks kind of like a mixed mani because you've got all different things going on with the different design elements on the strips, you know. So even though it's all of it's the same colors, you know, it's got the same color scheme, the pink, the purple. There we go, Heather. Purple and black color. Every single one of these strips that I'm putting on right now is going to have a different design on it. So even though I'm using only, I could have just used this set and had every single finger different because I could have put the other bats on my ring finger and then it would have been just every single one has something different going on. Didn't get that quite far enough over, but it's fine. It's only a little bit of my nail that's not covered, so it'll be all right. So I really like that about some of the art sets. Not all of them are like that. Some of them only have like, you know, 1 or 2 designs and then like plain strips or something like that. But this one had so many different things going on in one set. So another reason why it's one of my favorites. Before I got on to do this, I was playing around with some decals that I have because I was thinking about on the ring finger maybe doing a decal, and they're these cute little like ghosts and skulls with crossbones and things like that, and I thought that would be super cute to do a skull and crossbone. One of them is a skull and crossbone with like a little red bow, and I was thinking, okay, well this set is called Hex Girlfriend, right? So I could put the little skull and that's the ex-girlfriend there, but I could not figure out how they're working. So I don't know if they're water slide. I'm not really sure what they are. I got them in a package with some nails that I had bought, so I'm not really sure what they were, and I gave up playing with them because I just said it was not working no matter what I did. So I kind of gave up on it. So sorry about that. But I think we've got enough different stuff going on here with just the sets we're using that this is going to be a really pretty unique manicure. So I love that one with the moon phases and the stars dangling down. It's so cute. I have a feeling that spider web is going to look really good. This is the first time I'm using the spider web part because again, the last time I used it, it was for a full moon. So I just used the strips that had the moon, you know, hints to them. So this one with the full moon and then the moon phases and then the ones that have the actual little crescent moons on them was the only ones I used when I used it the first time. So I'm kind of excited to see how the spider webs look. I messed up the placement on this one too, but it'll be fine. I'm only going to be wearing it for a few days before I take it off again. So, all right. And now we've got our spideys. Let's do our spider webs. If this was a little bit lighter, I could use the web overlay to add a little spider to this, but the spider's black, so I don't think it would stand out on this enough. But if it wasn't, oh, that would be cute. like maybe if you had a decal that has like a silver or a white spider on it, adding it to the web, that would be really cute. All right, so try and carefully place this here. Man, I would have liked to have the center part of the web in the middle versus up at the top like that. Maybe we can make the other strip. I'll cut it and I can have the web, the center part of the web there instead of up at the top like it is with this one. Although that still looks pretty cool with it at the top. So I don't know if you can see that. So the like little center bit is right there. I think it looks pretty cool still, but with this one, maybe what I can do is, let's take this off and wonder if I turn it the other way, is it? All right, let's just do this. I'm gonna hate myself for it after, but I'm afraid if I cut it, I'm gonna get a wonky like pattern around the cuticle, and I don't want that. So I'm just gonna actually take it and place it with my web part where I want it, and then smooth it out. Even though it's going way down over my cuticle, I'll trim it off at the cuticle instead, so that I get a cut that's going to actually match with my finger and not be a hot mess. Maybe. We'll see. But then this way, see, I'm getting the web part in the middle and it's spinning out towards my sides there. All right. Let's do this first, because a lot of times with these ones, when they're really super gooey and pliable like this, using your cuticle pusher will actually cut through the strip so that you can just kind of peel it off. Sometimes it doesn't work for me, but a lot of times it does. So I'm going to try and use that to push it down and cut it. Let's see if it worked. So I'm going to use my little handy dandy pointy tweezers and see what happens when I try and pull off this excess, if it cut or not. I don't think it did. So I'm probably gonna have to use my cuticle nippers too. So let's see. Well, it is working out how I wanted. It's just kind of a lot of cleanup, which I hate. It's annoying. I want it to just be perfect without me having to clean it up. But anyway, see, I've got my web in the middle on that one. I like it much better that way. All right, and I'm going to move on because I don't want to waste time with you sitting here watching me clean up. It's no fun. All right, so what my plan is with this, which I thought it was a good accent with it, because it kind of, since this has that play of like purple and blue together, this one also has it. And what I wanted to do is like what I did with the last mani with the Do Your Fang set. where, you know, it had the one nail, I put it sideways so that I would have the gradient going across my nail rather than up and down. And I loved it. It looked so nice. So I wanted another manicure with that side to side gradient versus up and down. So, all right, let's take off this because I know these two don't fit. I'm going to use this one for my accent nail there. And then let's put these like this. And then I'm going to do the same thing with these ones. And put my thumbs in the back. There we go. This is also a beautiful set if you've never worn it. Oh my God, it just looks so pretty on. It's definitely one that you should try at least once. I love it. And I've seen it like on Pinterest under a lot of different sets. I've seen people putting it down and then putting other sets over it. And that gradient, it just helps to change up both sets so much. It looks really good. So I like this. I pretty much like all of the sets that are in ombre, whether it's a side to side like this one or the up and down ombre. I just love all of them because you get that, you know, multicolor in your set. It just looks pretty. There we go. I've got my little sealed packet now. Hopefully those ones will stay good too. All right, so we're just gonna put this one down and then this mani is done, except for a bit of cleanup, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. I will post the nail fee to my VIP group. If you are not already a member of my VIP group, there's a link in the description if you want to come join us over in the Asylum. So I post nail fees in there of all my manicures. And I will also take one of the nail fees and make it the thumbnail for this video, so you'll see the finished product either way. I kind of wish I put that over a little bit farther to get more of the purple, but it's okay. It's fine. I might do it on the other side though. So I'm going to cut that one in half now and use it on the other side after I smooth this one out a little bit more here. See, so look at this one, actually even has a little bit of that iridescence to it where it looks like a different color and different lights, just like the Hex Girlfriend set does. I think that goes pretty good together. It's cute. All right, and then we're gonna put this one on, and I'm gonna try and make it from the purple to the blue so that I get all of the purple on my nail and the smallest amount of blue. Let's see. It was about the same. Whatever. It's fine. So, just gonna smooth that one out. Fold over my edge there, because even though I left a little on the tips on the last ones, it still shrank up on me, and I had all at the very tips, I had all white, you know, had my nails showing, and I couldn't stand it. It was driving me crazy. So I think I'm going to start, as much as it drives me nuts to do this, to leaving them the extra over the tip until it's cured and then taking it off. So that is the mani. There's that thumb with the webs. And then all those cute design strips, and it takes Tuscan. I think they look pretty cute together. So tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what you'd like to see in upcoming videos. I think the next one is going to be this set. I have had this set for like 3 years and been wanting to use it and haven't yet. So I think I might do this one for my next mani. It's called Raise Your Spirits, and you can see it's got like this little lady with swirly hair. It's got some fire strips. It has some swirls, all sorts of different fun. So it's got 3 different patterns. So tell me in the comments, what do you think I should use with it? I've got 3 different patterns. So I can do 2 accent nails with something else, or I can repeat a pattern. But tell me, what do you think would be a good accent to use with this, good additions to use with this set? Give me some ideas. Okay. All right, my little maniacs, have a great day, and I will see you again next time. Bye.